of course. If you are new to the channel, I hope you enjoy this message. So let's jump right into the energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the message here for the collective energies? Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. We're going to jump right into the energy of the cards, of course. If you are new to the channel, I hope you enjoy this message. So let's jump right into the energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the message here for the collective energies? Someone is definitely feeling the pain of your absence because they feel they cannot turn lemons into lemonade. This is someone who is exploring environments or exploring options. Now they're feeling a sense of rage, resentment, pain, and disappointment for trying to do something strategically, because now they feel they cannot dissolve the resentments that you hold towards them. This is someone who is sitting in a space of self-reflection. This is someone who is going through a deep space of thought, thinking about the choices they made that led them to the energy they're in. This is someone who is going through reflection, thinking about their investments, feeling like they're traumatized. This is someone who is triggered by their shortcomings because they know they've taken a lot of losses. This is someone who has taken a lot of losses because they failed to do something the right way. They didn't close the door with you the right way before moving on or walking away. For many of you, I feel this is someone who has put all of their eggs in one basket, thinking something was going to work out in their favor, yet something is out of alignment, unbalanced, especially between a yin and yang energy. This is someone who wants to reclaim their power. Reclaim their power after dealing with fake or phony environments, friends, attachments, third parties, because all that glitters was definitely not gold. This is someone who is going through a lot of shortcomings, and they're also realizing some things as well. This is someone who is now possibly acknowledging their regrets, wanting to burn away the past, have a second chance, or possibly take a risk after having a very painful, harsh ending. This is someone who is possibly trying to save face, pretending to be happy when they're completely miserable. This is someone who is wanting to take a leap of faith after being overly greedy, selfish,
Food for thought, 313.
or only thinking of self. Now something is exposed when it comes to a masculine energy who is now overloaded. They want to level up, but they're in survival mode. This is someone who is having to build from the ground up, from nothing. And they still don't have what they want or need. However, something in their energy is applying pressure, causing them to walk in silence. This is someone who knows without a shadow of doubt that the grass was never greener on the other side. Now all access is denied. They're having financial troubles, and they regret gaslighting you or putting out a flame. This is someone who wants to reconcile, but they're holding something back. They are holding something back because they didn't uphold a commitment. Now they want to reclaim their power and find some balance after putting all their eggs in one basket. They're strategizing, but they are still attached to something or someone that they are wanting to release. This is someone who wants to resolve something, dissolve the resentments within the connection. But as I said before, this energy is having a hard time turning lemons into lemonade. This is someone who has made a lot of problems in their life, and they're having a hard time fixing it. So they're reflecting, thinking about how they even got here. Wow, I can see why. Someone knows that you want your respect, and they failed to give it to you. In fact, I feel this is someone who was playing petty games, and now they're under pressure. This energy is under pressure to make an offer or make a stand. Whatever it is, this energy needs to make a choice. This is someone who is being rejected by you in some way, whether this is through separation. They haven't done anything to right their wrongs. In fact, I feel this energy just continues to go the wrong way. Even though they know you want your respect, you want a commitment, loyalty, something that can be withstood well, something that has stability. Yet this energy is always coming up short, playing games, and never really maintaining self to give anything to this connection. For many of you, this is someone who is somewhat detached. Losing when it comes to finances and regretting the fact that there's no access. Now they're trying to detach themselves from their emotions, and it's just not working. They're trying to release expectations of what you think or what could happen just to move on, relocate. This is someone who is trying to gain a new sense of self, expand their mindset, and speak from the heart. Yet I feel this energy is trying to also overcome complacency. This energy is trying to figure out ways to cultivate the relationship, but I feel they're too busy paying their karmic dues. This is someone who needs to pay their dues to build this bridge. To rebuild this bridge with you, they're going to have to do the work. Yet right now they're in survival mode. This is someone who is trying to survive something that they feel is draining them or keeping them back. Yet I feel they're also a part of that. As I said before, they put all their eggs in a situation, and it's not coming out the way that they thought it would. They regret throwing shade at you, throwing stones and hiding their hand. Because now they feel there is no exit, no way out, and there is a complete shift, a shift in their life. A shift in their life that they were not expecting or believing could even happen to them, but it has. Now this energy is left with some unanswered questions, just like they did you. Now they're going through a dark night of the soul, karma. I feel like this is also an energy that's having somewhat of an identity crisis, trying to figure out who they are, why they're always making these decisions towards this connection. Let's get some more energy here. Holy Spirit, what is the message? So what I'm getting here, they want you to call. They want you to reach out. For many of you, this is someone who wants you to make the first move because they really don't know what to say, how to speak to you, or get you to even, what is the word? This energy wants you to believe them, and they feel like you won't. So calling you first won't help. They feel like you should reach out first, yet they feel like they love you. But I feel when they were in your energy, that is not the energy they gave. For many of you, I feel like this is someone who is trying to use others to make you jealous, and now they're reflecting. Reflecting on what they had versus what they have. And they're getting over emotional about it because they know. They know the love that they once had is now just a memory. Let's get some energy here. For many of you, this is someone who feels like they made things too complicated. Yet, this energy still dreams about you. Still thinks about you often. Yet they know they made things too complicated. Too complicated for you to even want to hear them out. This is someone who wants to be affectionate towards you because they know that they still have love for you. But they feel that you have already moved on. Yet something in their life has slowed down. Something has slowed down, and they feel like their lifestyle isn't the same. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of struggle, and they are not wanting to admit they went the wrong way. They don't want you to see what's going on here, and trust me, it's a lot. Yet even though they don't want you to know what they're living through, they still don't want you to completely leave. This is someone who doesn't want to be someone you used to know. This is someone who wants to reconnect, yet things are too complicated. I feel also there is some childish ways they need to overcome that you're no longer wanting to overlook. I sense this energy is looking back at all the times you tried. All the times you tried to help or show them the way, yet they invested in the wrong things or the wrong team. Realizing now all the ways they tried to deceive you were the worst things they could have done, because now things are different. Now that you can't trust the things they say. This is someone who's realizing the ways they were deceived by these other energies. Wow. They feel like someone else started all of this. Yeah. They feel like now they're seeing it. They're seeing all of the ways that they were deceived by others. But I feel like they saw it too late. They know they started all of this, and now they feel like it was all for the wrong reasons. As the problems they thought they had with you are now 10 times worse. Now they regret riding something out, hoping you break. Hoping you break, give in, or not want to bring up the past because it's too complicated. But for many of you, you had to move on to create some type of balance. Detach from this outcome just as they have. For many of you, I feel like this is someone who has a lot to say, but it's hard for them to say they're sorry. Yet they know you guys need to talk. But they're not the same person you remember. This is not the same energy that you remember, and they're disappointed, upset. Disappointed. Wow, this disappointment, this inner rage is coming from the fact that they're thinking about it and they don't know what to do. This is someone who regrets you have said your piece or walked away, feeling like they're just too full of it. But they are wanting you to ask a question again, or they are wanting to re-ask a question. Because they're not wanting to let you go. This energy wants to hold on to you. This is someone who wants this to last. They feel like the love that you had was forever or infinity. This is why they're always playing games with you, because they thought that you would never let go. Now they feel you're just going to say no. This energy feels you're going to say no if they want to come back or want to get things back on the right track. They feel like it's just, this is your energy. And for many of you, it may very well be that energy, but I feel in a matter of time, something is about to be revealed. Something is about to change. Whether that be in your energy or theirs, there's going to be some significant changes that are about to be mind-blowing. Let's get a little bit more energy here. Spirit, what is the message here? So this is someone who definitely thought the chemistry that you guys had was mind-blowing, over the top. They now realize how close the bond really was. Now they feel like the bond is no longer there. There's no longer chemistry, because you now see them as a bomb, a loser. Yet I feel this energy can't wait to be with you or be a part of the team. This is an energy who knows that you see them in a very harsh way, but they just want you to give them time. Give them time before you move on, even though they know what you think of them. Yet they're still wanting a chance. Wow. What I'm thinking here, okay, we're coming, we'll get to that. Wow, this is someone who is in their feelings, in their emotions. This is someone who is in their emotions when it comes to you. They're completely confused when it comes to a mature energy. This energy is confused because you're a mature energy and they are not. Now something is on pause because they made you wait. Yet I feel this energy knows they're lost without you. For some of you, there's a
food for thought,
connection here. What is the word? There's a connection here that is family-oriented, bloodline. They regret putting you in a position where this is someone who is sitting in a deep sense of regret because they know that they are lost without you. And they want you to allow them the chance to show you they're different. Because you're always on their mind. But for many of you, you feel like this energy, they just will never change. You're not understanding how they can turn their back on their roots, turn their back on their family, turn their back on their blood. Turn their back on you. All because they couldn't see the bigger picture. Now something is worn out, torn. This energy feels intimidated, feeling like your truth cuts deep. Yet this energy knows that you're different. And they should have never treated you like you were like everyone else. This is someone who is working on themselves because they want a future with you. But I feel this energy is still wearing a mask because there are some things they have yet to deal with. This is someone who knows you're everything they need. They still need time. Yeah, this is someone who knows no one compares to you. No one could ever take your place. Yet this energy is still trying to find their way. Even though they know they need you. For many of you, you just might have to give it time. And for others, they may not ever change. Let's get some more energy here from a different deck. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's step right into the energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the message here for the collective energies? Yeah. There's receipts here. Things are definitely getting spicy. Someone feels like they don't exist in your life anymore. Non-existent energy. Because they feel like you have cut them off, cut them out. No warning. Someone is wanting to risk it all, but they feel like you have receipts. You know something. And they are detached because they know they were being petty. But I feel something is about to happen out of the blue. Something is about to happen out of the blue. Yet I feel you must understand you're dealing with someone who is detached from their emotions. Upset because they got cut off. And the fact that you said goodbye. Because I feel once you said goodbye, this energy started learning some lessons the hard way. This is someone who wishes they would have went with the flow. Now they regret taking a leap of faith because you have now done something with no regrets. I sense this is someone who dealt with a lot of uncomfortable situations, losses, and stress. Just to mask their energy, to mask how they truly feel, or even the fact that they'd rather just go home or be with you. Instead, wow, they try to save face. They're trying to save face around others to prove a point or prove they're not missing you, when in fact they still care. Because they don't want to appear weak or emotionally attached to you, so they put on a front like they don't want you, even though they know they need you. Yet this energy is too used to playing these childish games and making things more complicated than it needs to be, trying to guilt trip you, manipulate you, only because they feel you have the unfair advantage. Yet I feel this energy can be a hypocrite at times, talking in circles, thinking that you don't notice their immature behavior or their reckless ways. As I said before, this is someone who doesn't want to appear weak, so they go back and forth, or they're trying to backtrack. This is yo-yo energy here of someone who is in and out, possibly hot and cold. And for many of you, when they're in this energy, it's just not for you. This is someone who is jaded, stagnant, making excuses. But I feel this energy not putting in the work or making the effort has caused something to be out of your hands. Because for many of you, you're over it. Something is old news in the past because it was broken beyond repair. I feel like the situation was broken beyond repair because someone was acting weird, unusual, strange. Someone was acting weird once they tried to pull away, figure something out, but I feel they did something excessively. This is someone who was overdoing something, hoarding, lying, betraying your trust, but I feel that only created more setbacks, failures, and loss. This is someone who has taken a lot of L's in life because of their bad habits. And the fact that they have caused a lot of pain, agitating you, knowing they should have put you as a priority because you are important, yet now they're triggered, feeling embarrassed and humiliated. This energy is feeling humiliated because those that took advantage of them are still in their energy. Yet they don't know how to get out of this because they feel like they're in too deep. Something has gone too far. And the only ones that would have helped are those they pushed away. Now this energy regrets giving in to temptation or lust and not setting you as a priority. Only took them in the wrong direction. This is someone who is going through judgment, possibly even having court issues, legal matters. And they're thinking about all the help that you would have gave, all the advice, but this energy denied you, ran from you, rejected you, denied. Wow. I feel like something you helped them do or helped them build, they gave that acknowledgement, that praise to someone else, pretending as if they did that work and you didn't. I feel you put in the work and they gave the victory to someone else. Now they regret wearing a mask, playing with your feelings, because something is not the same. Something is not the same when it comes to a twin flame. Now they're humiliated because there's mixed emotions. A void. All because they pretended to be woke. All because they pretended to be something they were not. They betrayed you, disappointed you, and caused you pain. For many of you, this was a heartbreaking moment. You believed in this energy and you thought they believed in you, yet they disappointed you every time. Now they're fronting like they don't care when they know they do. And they feel they never should have left you. Now they feel like there should be a deep conversation, some real talk. But they feel like they got caught red-handed, and there's no way to say this is a misunderstanding or you got something wrong. They just need to be an adult about it. For many of you, this energy speaking on something, you feel like it's all talk. You feel like they're just gaslighting you, telling you what you want to hear. I feel like you just don't know this new person. You don't know this new persona. And it's hard. It's hard to believe them after all of the disrespect, disappointment, and pain. It's giving toxic. This energy knows that you were a perfect fit, yet they chose to be toxic, disloyal, and disrespectful. Being two-faced or causing conflict of interest, causing you to play it safe. Look out for self. Look out for self while dealing with a separation, disconnect, or war. I feel you had to disconnect or save self, and it's starting to hit different here. Because this energy knows you're irreplaceable. Yet they were sitting in a space of being entitled, petty, annoying.
Food for thought, 313.
Thinking they should have their way, this energy stayed lost. This energy was holding back, wanting you to be jealous. So they invited the wrong people into their life. Not caring who came into their life. The point was just to get under your skin and make you feel some type of way. Now this energy is in savage mode. Savage mode when it comes to a squad, family, outside energies that they barely know. An inner circle has turned on them. An inner circle has turned on them and they're wanting to release, reset, or purge something. But they're going to have to be brutally honest, no filter, when it comes to whatever they're dealing with or whatever's about to take place. Because something is about to hit the fan. Someone is struggling financially. There's a deficit, and they're faking something about their finances. And they're really upset. Really upset because they know they still have feelings for you, and you just might not. I feel this is someone who is under pressure, triggered, feeling like they're alone in this. Yet I feel this energy pushed too many people away that could have made a difference in this. Now this energy is jealous, feeling spiteful towards a feminine energy because you're no longer the yin to their yang. Yet this energy should have just kept things simple. Now they're just lurking and wanting to make a play. This energy wants to communicate. Something is supposed to be moving quickly here, but there's some type of delay. This energy feels like you're guarded, defensive when it comes to their energy. This energy feels like you're a brick wall. They feel like you're a brick wall because they're somewhat suspect, sketchy. You're not sure what they're going to do or what they want when it comes to your chosen energy because they're always finding a way to disrespect. Disrespect the loyalty, a higher commitment with you because they're always scheming and plotting their way. But I feel you could be manifesting and something is about to be seen in public. This is your energy here. You're coming out having your way. Even if you don't feel that in this energy and you feel like you're working so hard, you're putting in the work. If you have kids, wow, I see you doing great things. Your team is going to be strong. And this energy is going to have some real regrets. I feel like this is someone who feels you're no longer trying to hear them out because it wouldn't be the first time they got caught or made things worse. and you still chose to forgive. Yet this time is different. This time is different because you're not begging or fighting for their attention. You're not trying to convince them to come back or stay. So much so that they feel they finally changed you for the worse. Because now they feel you see them as damaged goods. This energy feels like you don't see them the same as the energy you thought you knew about them. The things you thought you knew and loved about them never even existed. Now you see a truth that you can't even go back from. This energy can't get you to unhear or unsee the things that they did to spite you. Even though you were right. You were right about all of their harsh ways. And they know it. They know that you were right, and this is why they have chosen to stay distant. Let's get some final energy here, Spirit. What is the message? Now I feel like this energy is... they don't want to fight anymore. This energy doesn't want to fight anymore because they know they won't win. They know what they're doing is irrational. They know they're tweaking. This energy knows they've made some very senseless choices towards you. Now they could be lurking, spying, wondering what you're up to. Wow. How you're getting through this in spite of them. Now they regret wasting time, hoping you give in, because you didn't. This energy was hoping you give in, break down, and contact them. And for many of you, they're still waiting. Yet, I feel in the time they used to wait, you use that same time to grow. Grow and build yourself back up again. I feel you did this in a way that was seemingly impossible, yet unique to you and your purpose, leading me to believe that letting them lose you, and I'm going to say that again, letting them lose you, you have to let this person walk away. Wow. You have to let this energy walk away and lose you. And I feel that gave you just enough time to heal. Just enough time to heal and accept that you're better off, so much better off, without them. I hope you guys have enjoyed the reading and has gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. I hope to see you again, guys. Bye.